Welcome back to Inside Drag Racing. Let's check it out now. The Chicago Outlaws. Ray Gustafson out of Indiana, 67 Camaro, and Joe Stiles out of Plainfield, Illinois in the 71 Camaro Z28. 20 years. These guys have been launching off the line. Nice wheel stand. Close drag race, but at the top end, it is going to be Joe Stiles, a 795 at 175.84 miles per hour. Rob Vanderwood out of Illinois up against Homer Glen-based Bill Houghton. Houghton in the 02 Camaro. He's the president. He's the king of the Outlaws. And an easy walk over there, 786, 176 miles per hour. Mike Prioli in the 82 Camaro against Dave McCorkle in the 69 Camaro. Nice close drag race here. The winner, Mike Prioli, 801, 172 miles per hour. And our last matchup here in round number one, Jerry Civic in the red Lumina up against Dave Doma in the blue Chevelle. Crowd loving it here. The Outlaws, from wheel stands to close racing, they put on an outstanding show in this anniversary series. Nice leave off the line for Civic in the red Lumina. He'll take the easy win there at 808, 183.49 miles per hour. It's time now for the Race Report, an update on championship sportsman racing across the nation, and brought to you by Lucas Oil Products, the world leader in heavy-duty and high-performance lubricants. The Jag Sports Nationals in Belrose, Louisiana, No Problem Raceway. Kicking things off in Super Cup. Brett Cummings, a former IHRA national champion, making his way to the finals for the first time this season up against Al Kenny, all the way from Kingston, Ontario. A very quick off the tree. Kenny comes back up. The win here will go to Brett Cummings, 891, 155.22 miles per hour. In Super Gas, Dave Tatum, the runner-up last year out of Palmetto, Georgia, won at Indy. He's the Division II champion. He's 05 Cavalier up against Mark Skipper. Skipper in the 70 Nova. From Transylvania, Louisiana, home state guy, not going to get it done. The win goes to Tatum, 991 and some change. In Super Street, Kevin Edmonds out of Louisiana, the 70 Camaro up against Jim Capello in a 68 Camaro. This is Edmonds' home track, and he's been dominated here. Capello, top 7 in Division 4 points. Both these guys trying to make it happen here early in the season. And the win in Super Street will go to Kevin Edmonds, 1086, 148 miles per hour. Great matchup in Comp Eliminator. David Rampy, one of the winningest drivers in NHRA history out of Piedmont, Alabama, up against Craig Bourgeois, who has this track, his home track. He puts it down to 691, 179.25 miles per hour. In Super Stock, Brad Zakowski out of Belmont, Michigan, the 87 Camaro up against Joe Tootin out of Houma, Louisiana, and the 68 Hemi Cuda. The win here is going to go to that 87 Camaro, Brad Zakowski, a 1024, 129.22 miles per hour. In Stock Eliminator, a battle of the Lone Star State, it's the Edmond boys. Gary Edmonds is a 5-time national event champion. Jerry Edmonds, a winner in Texas 3 times last year. Gary takes the win at 11:16. Good matchup at Top Sportsman. TJ Tracy out of Tennessee in a 63 Corvette. Keith Rafferty in the 07 GTO. Tracy the winner, 744, 181 miles per hour. Congratulations to these other winners of the Jegs Cajun Sports Nationals. Welcome back to Memphis Motorsport Park. This is the O'Reilly Auto Parts Super Chevy Show presented by Comp Cams and TCI Cable. You've probably heard about Procharger, a company that, well, back in the early 90s started with kind of humble beginnings. But David, Procharger really is making a name for themselves, not only in street cars, but also in race cars. Tell me a little bit about Procharger.
Well, right now we're the only centrifugal supercharged company that offers a natural progression for our racers. They can start off an 11-second street car. We currently have cars that are running 633 at over 228. So, I mean, we are the only company that can do that for our racers at this time.
Okay, take the mystery out of this deal. What sets Procharger apart from everything else?
As far as just over like turbos or anything, we don't have any boost or any turbo lag or anything like that. We have instant boost off the line. It's all linear with the engine. There's easier throttle control with the car. It's just easier to control.
Okay, centrifugal, what does that mean?
It's just all driven by the belt.
Driven by the belt. Okay, I've got this. I've got my nice little show car here. I want to put it in there. How tough is this to install for, let's say, the average guy?
For the average guy, you just usually plan on a weekend install. So, and we have when you call back in, we have a tech line for any kind of offers, you know, for any help or anything like that.
Okay, what about for the race guy?
Race guys, we actually provide support. Me and another gentleman go to races to help our racers, to help them out, whether either their chassis or their blowers, whatever they need. We provide racer support. We're probably one of the few companies that actually go to each race to help our racers. Right now, we're probably sponsoring anywhere from 80 to 100 guys out there.
Procharger with power for 4 wheels as well as motorcycles. The semifinals and Sportsman Spotlight coming up on Inside Drag Racing.